Hey, what's up guys? My name's Adam Moore. Welcome to another video on the More Money Investing channel. Now today I'm doing a NIO stock analysis, prediction, expectations, valuations, whatever you want to call it. We're going to be going over the Electric Vehicle Company NIO. So sit back, relax, and I think you're going to enjoy the video. Alright guys, so I just want to get right into it. We're going to be talking about the NIO stock price and predictions for the future. And to do that, the first thing I want to do is just go over exactly where we're at with NIO. So as you can see, we are sitting at a nice $47 area, and that was off of a recent boost that we had. But that was more or less because there was a share offering after NIO hit 55, and they sold a lot of their shares for $39 a share, and that caused a ton of downward pressure. And we saw prices get all the way down to, I think, the lowest I saw was 39. I don't think it actually captured it on the line in the trend. Oh, maybe they did. $40 a share. And since then, we have seen it rise back up to the $48 range. And I think we're seeing a good floor around $40. I don't think it's going to take a lot to get it to go under $40. And I think even if it does go under $40, there's so much support for the stock that it should immediately bounce right back up. That's what we saw in the last couple days. And I just think this is a really strong company with a lot of support behind them. A lot of things that I've been reading has been saying that NIO is a lot like the Tesla of China, where there's a huge cult following behind them. So I think that's good news for the stock in general. And I like where we're going. I do anticipate a possible slight cool off again. As you can see today, we're actually down 3.59%. And that's not just a small drop. I mean, that's $1.77. I have 45 shares. I mean, that's almost $90 of loss today. So definitely not excited about the drop today, but in my opinion, the strength of NIO in the long run, I will, as soon as I see this price hit 44, 45 maybe, I'm looking to buy. I'm looking to add a few more shares. I think we're going to hit a pretty substantial floor of approximately $43, and I think that's going to be our new bottom out point. So I talked about the stock of where we're at with it. Now let's talk about where it's going. So we are on the 22nd of December at the time of recording, and we are at 47.18, and it's going to vary a little bit throughout the video. But we're looking all right on this stock, and I think there is going to be a lot of upward pressure going on in the next month or so. And I believe that's going to be coming from NIO Day. Now, NIO every year for the last, I believe, 4 years or 3 years, this will be the fourth year, they have a day called NIO Day where they release all their newest technology, their new models for their cars. And this year is a very special year in particular because they're not introducing just one sedan, but they're supposed to be introducing two. And if you know anything about NIO and their cars, they actually don't have any sedans on the market yet, which is one of the most competitive styles of cars that people really are interested in. So to drop two of those on January 9th, I believe, is when NIO Day is, that could really cause a lot of upward pressure for the stock price. And I'm thinking that early next year we could see this hitting a new resistance point of possibly $50 and having it sit anywhere between 55 to 56. And that's, I believe, just within the January, February, and March area of 2021. I believe at the end of 2021, we could see the stock hitting around 65 to $70. And again, this is all speculation. I'm not a financial professional by any means, and I wouldn't even call myself the most intelligent guy in the room. But I do like to research, I do like to learn, and I do like to educate myself so I can make some money in the long run. And I believe that NIO is a very, very strong company, and they have a lot of uh, upward pressure in the coming months that is really going to solidify the stock price right around that $50 range in my head. Now, like I said, we are looking at a slight cool off. in the next couple days. I believe that with everything happening with Tesla actually dropped a little bit yesterday, or not yesterday, after the S&P 500 inclusion. And I think we're going to see a slight follow through with a couple of the other EV stocks. They always kind of, especially the Chinese ones, XPeng, Li, NIO, they always follow a general trend very similarly. Tesla is one of those ones that just is slightly far enough out of the group that they do follow their own. But if you see a pretty good size drop in Tesla, you can expect NIO, XPeng, and Li to at least have some kind of drop within the next couple days. That's just how it's been going. I'm not saying that I know anything about it. I've just been watching the charts and I see the patterns that we have. One more thing about NIO that I believe is going to drive the stock price up is going to be, and I believe they are going to announce something like this on NIO Day as well, but their battery as a service. This is a huge uh, shift from the original idea of how electric cars are going to have their batteries installed. NIO is going to be one of the only companies that is going to be able to have interchangeable batteries between models of car. Tesla doesn't have this, XPeng doesn't have this, Li doesn't have this, which in my opinion, when you have something so unique coming from a pretty solid company, it's only going to mean good things. And I'm going to couple that with an article that I'm going to show you guys about just how NIO's delivering over the last year. So, uh, I said this in another video and I hate to do it, but I'm just going to read it right off the screen and then we'll talk about it right afterwards. So, on December 1st, the company released its November sales results. Deliveries of 5,291 vehicles grew more than 109% year over year. Year-to-date deliveries of 36,721 units is up 111.1%. And then the article goes talking about that's pretty darn impressive. That builds off its strong quarterly results as well. On November 17th, NIO delivered a top and bottom line earnings beat as a revenue grew 162.5% year over year. Vehicle margins and deliveries climbed from negative 6.8 and 4,799 in quarter 3 of 2019 to 14.5% positive, mind you, and 12,206 in quarter 3 2020 respectively. So now let me just go over exactly what that kind of means. So basically what we're seeing is that from 2019 to 2020, they have had an enormous increase in production, deliveries, and even an increase in their revenue. Now, NIO is still not a profitable company by any means, but we are seeing these small starts to exactly what they are going to be doing. I mean, 100% increase year over year is not little. Now, if you do compare that to the fact that the stock price year over year has increased, let's just take a look real quick, 1,600%, you might be a little bearish on the idea that the stock price is going to keep going up. But I do have a lot of confidence in NIO myself, and I believe that they have a strong enough company and a lot of new things coming out that is going to drive the stock price pretty solidly, at least for the first quarter of 2021. Now, I would love to hear what you guys have to say on the matter. I am honestly a pretty big bull on NIO. I think that in the next 2 to 3 years, this stock could look a lot like Tesla, and I am trying to pour my money into it uh, res responsibly, of course, but I am trying to create a nice position for solid gains in the future. So, if you guys like the video, please like and subscribe, and let me know your thoughts on NIO and your position. How many shares do you have? What price did you get in? I want to hear all about it because I'm always so interested to see where everybody else gets their information and where their position started. So, leave a comment down below. Please subscribe if you like the video, and have a great day, guys.